KitAid is a fantastic charity. I work for Affinity Water, and it's one of our sort of chosen charities, and it's linked in with the WaterAid. It's our big charity, but it's just got that hands-on feel to it, so it's a fantastic charity.
KitAid was formed way back in 1998, so this is our 15th anniversary year. I formed it when I went out to Tanzania with the charity WaterAid. I was out there on water projects, but while I was there in a tiny remote village, I came across a little boy wearing a really old raggedy Liverpool shirt, and it just stood out a mile. And every village that I went to, the village elder had a list of things that they wanted, and always on that list somewhere was either a football or a football kit. So I came back to England, showed my mates the photo of the little boy in the Liverpool shirt, and we all said the same thing. We've all got all these shirts in cupboards that we never wear. We filled one box really quickly, sent it out to Tanzania, got such a good reaction that we thought, oh, this is going to work. So we just carried it on and carried it on. And year by year, it just gets bigger and bigger. So we're up to 200,000 shirts now, which is quite amazing. I've got a lot of people that know nothing about football, but they just like the idea of supporting African projects and recycling. So literally I've started with myself, and now we've got probably 30, 40 volunteers here, and I've got what we call regional reps dotted around the UK. So in big cities, Liverpool, Manchester, Birmingham, I've got people that are volunteers as well, and they do stuff for KitAid, they promote it. We partner with small charities, and I build a relationship with those charities, so we do a bit of research about them. They'll come in, we'll do a bit of an interview to make sure that we trust each other, really. Won't give them too much kit to start with, start small. Then when they send photos back of the kit being used, then we'll enter into a kind of a longer term partnership, and we'll work with them in the future.
Once a month we gather a lot of volunteers together. We have what we call our boxing up sessions, where the kits come in. We have a huge amount of kit that's been donated. We package it all up in boxes. It's ready for our charity partners that take it out. So the beauty of that is there's no money, no big expense on it travelling out, no big expense on manpower. That's what also I love about KitAid. It's just done on almost no budget with a huge results. So the charity partners come, they collect their boxes, and off they go. As fast as the kit's coming in, it's going off.
There's health and education. I'll start with education because I think a lot of the projects that we work with are education based, and to me that's the key for helping these kids move on in life.
The long-term dream for the children that we work with is that eventually we'll be able to reintegrate them into school, into full-time school, because when they're in the slums, they often, depending on how long that they've been in the slums, they have big gaps in their education, if they've had any education at all. If
they can get an education, it's just the gateway to a better future, where they can get a job, get money.
You have lots of excitement and ambition around football, but because money is a very, very scarce resource, the ability to provide kits is a big issue. Resources that we have that we don't want can go and be usefully used somewhere else.
We do a lot with charities that are working with disadvantaged kids, making sure that they're aware of HIV, AIDS, and generally playing football is a healthy thing. So we're encouraging sport, we're encouraging kids to do something positive.
Their children have grown up far too quickly. In Honduras, for example, a lot of the children have been physically abused by their parents, or they've hooked on different substances, and they go to the different schools that we work with, and they're almost kind of adults because they had to live on the streets themselves. So it kind of, football gives them a chance to be children again. So it's like giving them their childhood back.
And another big part of our wish is that inclusion. I really believe that a lot of the work that we do with the charities make sure that kids are included and they can work together. So inclusion is really important.
It really is about social inclusion and giving them life chances. When I first got involved, I did think it was just a little bit about giving them some extra clothing. What I've really seen is KIT can make them organise themselves and learn things, life skills like values, respect for each other, and it really gives them a chance to organise themselves and give them something to build on.
Football's like a great tool in terms of kind of teaching children how to win and lose, teamwork. It's kind of got everything in one. So I'd really like them to kind of learn life lessons through playing football, just to really just enjoy it.
You know, they're going to get to put on a football shirt and enjoy themselves, and perhaps, you know, in a situation where they don't have opportunities to get this type of stuff. So hopefully just feel a bit of pride being able to put a shirt on and feel proud to say, look, you know, I've got a football team on my back, and actually go out and enjoy themselves. And that for me, that's kind of what puts a smile on my face when you see the smile on their faces when they've been out doing it.
You know, when they say fake it till you make it, even if you're still a small local team, the day you want to dress nice, look proper for like what you're playing, your team, all of that. So I think that is something that would give like quite a boost for them, and also it's something very uplifting / empowering.
And it really helps them as a group of people to have that unitedness. They get together and then they go off, they play local teams and they get to know people. They get them off travelling to Kampala, which means they get to go around and see different things. And just having that kit makes a big difference to them, because they feel like they're a team and they play like a team. It's really good. It's very nice.
I think that kind of being able to transport these kits to them, I think it's going to mean so much. Having like, you know, your own sort of uniform where you can play together as a team, I think it just kind of brings that sense of community spirit and pride in their team, and I think they're going to just really love it.
Football keeps the community strong, it gives them a sense of achievement, youths can get into programs of football, it gives them a focus. It might stop them from crime, it might just give them an ambition.
Maybe they feel like the world's forgotten about them, you know, they see people on TV and they think, oh, I can never be like them, but it just gives them a sense of belonging and enjoyment, and they can be part of a team as well.
And a community likes to come together and watch their team. So it's something good for them that the community will continue to focus on. And it's cheap, you know, it's the one thing that doesn't have to cost a lot of money. So, yeah, but there's a future for them with something and an ambition.